Athletics on ColumbiaCougars.com. Cougar Athletics are brought to you by Best Western Columbia Inn, KMIZ ABC 17, MFA Oil, Break Time, Jiffy Lube, and Big O Tires, Peak Performance, Columbia College Bookstore, Betts Jewelers, and N.H. Shepherd's Distributing Company. Cougar Athletics broadcasts are produced for Cougar fans by the Columbia College Athletic Department. We now take you to today's Cougar broadcast.
Good evening and greetings from Columbia College. Greetings from the 28th Annual NAIA Women's Volleyball National Championship, where tonight the Columbia Cougars will take on the Campbellsville Lady Tigers in pool play of the NAIA National Tournament here at the arena of the Southwell Complex. For Columbia, they come in with a record of 30-7. Campbellsville, out of Campbellsville, Kentucky, 35-7. Both of these teams have had terrific seasons. Both of these teams ready to compete in the national tournament. For the Cougars, it's their 14th straight appearance in the NAIA Women's National Volleyball Tournament. And for Campbellsville, it is their first ever appearance in the national tournament. Campbellsville comes in ranked 24th in the country. They are unseeded in the team of the field of 20 here at the national event. Columbia College currently ranked 6th in the nation and currently seeded 7th here at the NAIA National Tournament. The Columbia Cougars beat Campbellsville earlier this year on October the 26th in Georgetown, Kentucky. They won that match, winning 3 games out of 4. This Cougar team was rolling along. They had reeled off 17 straight conference victories, or rather 17 straight victories, volleyball match victories, and then they stubbed their toe a week ago Saturday when they were defeated by Lindenwood in Region 5's championship match. So the Cougars come in winning 17 out of their last 18 matches. And for Campbellsville, they have won 8 out of their last 9 matches, including winning Region 11's championship by beating Georgetown 3-2. Columbia is coached by Melinda Rye Washington, and Coach Washington has worked very hard at getting her volleyball club ready for this event. This is the first of 3 pool games for both of these teams. A lot of the action has already taken place today. In fact, one team already has played 2 matches. After this match will be the opening ceremony, but right now we look to be on schedule. And Coach Melinda Rye Washington, the national tournament is finally here.
We're glad it's here. You know, we're glad to get out of practice and see this thing get here and be able to play. We're going to play right before opening ceremonies here tonight, so we should have a good crowd, and hopefully we can take care of business.
How tough has it been for this volleyball team to wait around all day to play this match?
They went to class. I made them go to class. You know, I didn't want them sitting around the gym too much. I scouted Viola and some of the other teams were going to play. So I think they're excited. You know, we wanted to treat today like a regular game day. It's close to our regular start time for a match during the week. So try to keep some normalcy there, I guess, with this first match. It's important that we come out and play well, so we're going to really focus. We're going to take an extra 15 minutes pregame and work on our mental preparedness and try to get focused on what we have to take care of tonight.
You talk about normalcy. For the Cougars to be in the national tournament, this is your 14th straight appearance. I don't know if you want me to remind you of this, Coach, but the team that started this string, you played on that. But being at the national tournament is old hat, but you can't let it be old hat, I guess. You got to take this very seriously, don't you?
You really do. And, you know, we have a lot of teams this year that are first-year teams that are coming in here. They don't know what to expect. I think expectation and mental preparation and letting the girls know exactly what to expect when they get here and then carrying yourself with confidence is a big part of winning the tournament. I think that, you know, our girls are prepared. We talked about, we don't want any surprises, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know, they're going to come in here and play to the best of their potential and not worry about other factors. It's nice being at home, you know, so we have a little bit of confidence and home court advantage, you know, with our fans and everything else. So hopefully they'll show up and we'll play like veterans here.
Well, the fact that you've been to national tournaments on the road, and now this is your second year hosting, would you rather host or would you rather be on the road?
we like to host. We like to have the teams come here to Columbia. There's positives and negatives to both ends of that. Being at home, sometimes it's easy to get distracted. Being on the road, it's nice to kind of get away, get separate, and just focus on one thing: eating and playing volleyball. Basically, you're eating meals as a team, or you're together all the time. Whereas here at home, we do have a little bit of normalcy. You can kind of come in and be relaxed, and the girls get to sleep in their own bed at night. They're not going to get sick from all the germs they're going to pick up on the plane and everything else. So there's positives and negatives to everything we do, and playing at home is nice for us because of our fan base. That'll be nice, and having our own locker room and our own dorm room. So it's nice for the girls to be able to go to class too. They're here to be academics first and then athletes second, and it's nice for them to be able to go to class.
Talk a little bit about your team and the way it's been playing. You're rolling along. I mean, playing some great volleyball and stubbed your toe last week. I know you want to put that behind you, but you got to be pleased with the run that you put together.
I think we're a capable team. I think we're pretty athletic in every position. We have a lot of, we're not a one-dimensional team at all. We're able to attack from a lot of different areas of our court, offensively, defensively. We're able to make athletic plays on both sides, and I think that's important for us. It's important to us to not become one-dimensional, and to play these better teams that are going to be here this week. We're going to have to use everything in our arsenal. We're going to have to be able to use the right sides. We're going to have to be able to use a quick attack. We're going to have to be able to use an aggressive serve and serving different rotations and teams. And I have a nice assistant coach that is a really intelligent guy that is able to scout the other teams, and he's very good at picking out the rotations we need to abuse. As far as scouting goes. So I think that that's important. I think we need to be prepared and take care of business.
Speaking of business, it's Campbellsville here in the first game, first match. This is a team you're a little bit familiar with. You've seen them earlier, right?
We played them 3-4 weeks ago. We played them up in the Georgetown tournament. We played them the first match of that tournament, which was a little bit difficult because we were on their turf, I guess. That's one of their rivals in the school that they're used to playing at. They seemed really comfortable there. We came in, and being our first match, we were a little uncomfortable with the facility, and we did beat them, but they're very, very talented. They've got two Kenyan players that are very, very good players, very athletic players, similar to Maria. Different positions. One of them plays the right side, one of them plays the left side, but they're very athletic. They're capable of getting up and making athletic plays, to terminate balls. And they've got another outside hitter that is a very good hitter as well. She's capable of dominating on the outside as well. So they've got some weapons, some tools there to where if we let them hang around, they're capable of beating us. So we need to really make sure and make a big effort to come out and jump out on top, and serve aggressively and keep them down.
Coach Washington, it's always a pleasure. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Melinda Wright Washington, the head coach of the Columbia Cougars, ranked 6th in the country. Cougars with that record now of 30-7. Coach Washington with 309 wins here at Columbia College and a total of 384 wins overall in her career. Campbellsville is coached by Randy LeBleu, who also doubles as the university's baseball coach. And Randy LeBleu has amassed 98 victories, 26 defeats, but this is the first team that he has taken to the national tournament. And Coach LeBleu, congratulations on just a terrific year.
Well, we've had a pretty good year. It's our first ever trip to the national tournament. We're pretty excited. We kind of got off, been fighting behind Georgetown for many years, and we finally got a chance to beat them in the region tournament this year, so we're pretty excited being here.
How about making the first trip? The girls asking a lot of questions, or did you have all the answers?
No, I don't have all the answers. We had a girl that played at Texas Wesleyan 2 years ago, played in the national tournament, and then having Doris Wafwaf on our coaching staff has been in the national tournament and been in Columbia, so it's been kind of nice that we have some experience for it.
Kind of like a tour guide.
Yeah, a little bit of a tour guide, but somebody's got to try and understand her.
I understand that as well. Well, talk a little bit about this team. Is this a team with a lot of power or athleticism? How do they deliver the ball?
We're not big by no means. We have some pretty good hitters on the outside. We have a pretty good right side hitter. We're pretty young, just one senior this year. But size is obviously a nemesis for us. But we have some quick girls, and defensively at times it could be a struggle. But we know that if you can pass the ball and play defense, your offense can be very good. And if we get a chance to get the ball to the front row, we could be pretty tough.
You open up against Columbia, the host school. How do you see this matchup?
Well, it's tough. We played them earlier in the year, and it was exciting for us to play a team that's been national champions before, and we did play with them for a while, and then some of their experience took over. But we think we can compete with them. It's just kind of ironic that we faced them the night before the opening ceremonies on their home floor. So our first ever game is against the host team, but we're excited about it.
Why, as far as the X's and O's, what do you got to do to be successful today?
Pass the ball, play good defense, and if we do that, and then our offense can have a chance to put some points down for us.
Coach LeBleu,
thank you very much.
That's Randy LeBleu of the Campbellsville University Lady Tigers, and again they come in with a record of 35-7. Campbellsville, located right in the heart of the state of Kentucky, a school with an enrollment of 2,410. They compete in Region 11 competition, and they also are in the Mid-South Conference as they compete with Georgetown year in and year out. As the Campbellsville Lady Tigers, again with that record of 35-7, very excited to be here because it's their first ever national tournament. It's time now for us to meet the starting lineups for the Columbia Cougars. An outside hitter will be Daniela Brasilino from Brazil. She's a transfer from Oral Roberts University, a 5'10" senior. Middle hitter is Juliana Quadrano with 297 kills on the year out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, a 6'1" senior, a transfer from North Central Texas Community College. The right-hand hitter is Fabiana Nas out of Santa Catarina, Brazil, a transfer from the University of Santa Catarina, a 6'1" freshman. Luana Branco will be the center, a 5'10" junior, an All-American, and she is out of Brazil. Yizhong Li is another outside hitter for the Columbia Cougars, a 5'11" junior out of China with 355 kills on the year. The middle hitter is Maria Omandi from Nairobi, Kenya, a 5'9" sophomore. Maria Omandi, the middle hitter. And the libero will be Jessica Williams from Camdenton, Missouri. Jessica's a 5'8" sophomore, and she is leading this club with digs on the year. Jessica Williams. We'll also see Carrie Williams, that's Carrie McWilliams, in today's competition. Jessica Williams with 329 digs. Now the starting lineup for Campbellsville. The middle blocker is Whitney Haynes from Louisville, Kentucky, a 6' sophomore. The libero is Elaine Briscoe from Georgetown, Indiana, a 5'6" junior. Haynes is a 6' sophomore. The right side hitter is Tindi Moinyasia. Tindi Moinyasia, 5'9" sophomore, will be the right side hitter. The middle blocker is Renee Netherton from Louisville, Kentucky, a 5'11" sophomore. The center is Brittany McKee from Charleston, Indiana, a 5'9" senior. And the other outside hitter is Teresa Masava, a 5'9" freshman that's been playing lights out. And rounding out the starting lineup as an outside hitter is Misty Tarbett from Sunnyvale, Texas, a 5'9" senior. Cougars in their home whites, I guess you would say they're road whites, trimmed in navy shorts. And for Campbellsville, they are in their home maroon, trimmed in black and white. And set to serve for Columbia is Jessica Williams. And Williams' first serve is brought up to the net, and a miss hit. Hitting the ball was Tindi Moinyasia. Moinyasia with the miss hit. A point for the Cougars, 1-0 Columbia. And Jessica Williams will continue to serve. Williams' line drive serve is off the libero's hands. Briscoe, they get it up front. There's the kill. Driving it in is Misty Tarbett with the kill. And the Cougars are tied with Campbellsville here in game one. And now serving for Campbellsville is Misty Tarbett. Tarbett's serve is into the net. And a point for the Cougars. So they go up 2-1. And serving now for Columbia is McWilliams. Her serve is dug on the back row. Here is the set for Moisia. And it's blocked up front. Cougars get under control. The set for Yizhong Li, and her kill is dug. And a drive on the backside, just inside, is Moinesia with the kill. And that ties the game at 2. And now in to do the serving for Campbellsville is Haynes. Haynes gets it. Here's the set for Yi Zhongli, and Yi Zhongli with a kill. As Yi Zhongli gives the Cougars the lead back. This is 3 serving 2. Yi Zhongli off the near sideline. Drives it. It's dug by Briscoe. Cougars handle the shot. Here's a quick hitter. And a net violation. Charged to Campbell, charged to the Cougars, and a point for Campbellsville. As Columbia got into the net. And on to do the serving is Moinesia. Moinesia's line drive serve dug by Williams. Here's the set by Bronco, and a shot by Brasilino, and that's handled by Campbellsville. And then the shot by Netherton is blocked up front. With the block up front for Columbia was Juliana Quadrano. And the Cougars go up 4-3. Crowd continues together here at the arena, the Southwell Complex. Now to serve by Maria Omande, just in or near the 10-foot line on the near sideline for the ace. Juliana Quadrano with an ace, and the Cougars go up 5-3. Quadrano ready to serve once again. Quadrano's line drive service, a service error into the net, and that makes it a 5-4 Campbellsville deficit. And ready to serve for Campbellsville is Elaine Briscoe. Note, she will not serve. Serving is Teresa Masava. Masava with 90 aces on the year, 5'9" freshman. The jump serve on the way, hits the top of the net, gets across. It's dug by Brasilino. Here's the set for Yi Zhongli, and she hit it side out. And this game is tied at 5. Cougars led by 2. Now it's tied at 5. And Masava ready to serve. Teresa Masava out of Kenya. Jump serve. That is dug by the Cougars. They get it across. Here's a pass over to the right side. Off speed shot, and that's in. Delivering that one was Tarbett. And the first lead of this first game by Campbellsville. Now ready to serve is Masava. Masava serve is long side out. Point Columbia. Cougars get the point. Cougars go up by 1. Actually, they tied the game at 6. And Luana Bronco with a line drive serve. Briscoe with a dig. Here's the pass over to Tarbett. Cougars get that shot under control. The set for Brasilino, and that's dug by Masavi. Pass comes up front, and Bronco's connection with Maria Omande is out of time, and a point for Campbellsville, and they go up again by 1. Briscoe will serve again. Briscoe's serve is across, handled by Williams to Bronco to Maria Omande for the kill. Omande got a good set and just killed it. Omande kills it for Columbia, and now in to serve is Brasilino. Daniela Brasilino ready to serve. Her jump serve on the way. That's dug by Moinesia. And here's the shot fired side out. Point Columbia. Moinesia missed with that shot, and the Cougars go up 8-7. Daniela Brasilino with a jump serve near sideline, and that's dug on the back row by Copervicia. And the set and the kill is in to tie the game at 8. It's been tooth and nail back and forth here in this first game. Cougars look a bit tight. And in the serve is Brittany McKee out of Charleston, Indiana. McKee's service into the net. A lot of service errors. And the Cougars regain the lead 9-8 on the service error. And Jessica Williams now will serve for the Cougars. Jessica Williams jump serve on the way is side out. She hit it long. Tying this game at 9. Campbellsville unranked. Cougars ranks, Campbellsville actually is ranked. They're ranked 23rd in the country, unseeded in the tournament. And here's a kill by Teresa Masava. And the Cougars go down by 1 again, 10-9. Campbellsville is unseeded out of the Mid-South Conference. Now here's a long serve by Tarbett, side out, point Columbia. 10-10 to score. Fabiana Nass was out there, and now she comes to the near sideline, and McWilliams to serve. Her line drive serve, dug by Briscoe. Here's a shot dumped in there by Yasia. Cougars get that under control. Now the set with that kill attempt is Masava. Cougars block that one, and then a kill by Luana Bronco. And that gives Columbia an 11-10 lead. Luana Bronco got the kill. McWilliams with the next serve, line drive serve. And that shot at Tarbat. We got a double hit, or is it a net violation? Net violation on Campbellsville. In the net with Brittany McKee, point Cougars. Cougars go up 12-10. That's their biggest lead of the game. And McWilliams' next serve, handled by Briscoe. Here is the set. And with a kill attempt is Masava. Cougars get it under control. Yijong Lei's shot is blocked side out, point Columbia. So Yijong Lee with a kill. And the Cougars go up 13-10. 3-point lead. McWilliams' next serves right into the net. Carrie McWilliams headed into the net. Carrie McWilliams is from Summersville, Missouri. And now to serve for Campbellsville is Whitney Haynes, a 6-foot sophomore. Haynes serves across. Williams with a dig. Bronco passes right side to Yijong Lee. She hit it into the net. As Yijong Lee misfired, and it's a 13-12 Cougar lead. And Whitney Haynes will continue to serve. Haynes serves across. Brasilino tried to dig it, couldn't. That's an ace. Haynes with the ace. It's her 59th of the year. And we're tied at 13 here in game 1 of the pool play match at the NAIA National Tournament. Now the next serve on the McKee gets it across. Quick shot fired in there by Luana Bronco for the kill. Bronco trying to get her team fired up. Bronco with her second kill. That gives the lead back to Columbia. 14-13. And Yijong Lee ready to serve. Yijong Lee serves off the near sideline. Her jump serve on the way. Dug by Briscoe. Here's the set by McKee. And a shot fired by Yasia. Blocked up front by the Cougars. And Columbia goes up 15-13. Yijong Lee ready to serve. Her jump serve on the way, and it's side out, hit the antenna. So 14 will serve 15, and to serve is Tindy Moinjali. Her serve on the way, dug by Williams to Bronco. Here's the set for Joanna Quadrano, black side out, point Cougars. Quadrano with a kill. Her second of game 1. Cougars go up 16-14. Cobre Visa now back in the game for Campbellsville. And the serve by Joanna Quadrano's across, dug by Campbellsville. They get it across. There's a set for Daniela Brasilino. Her shot kept alive, and Campbellsville gets it across. Williams to Bronco. The set for Brasilino, blocked up front. And Bronco again with a set. And speed shot by Brasilino for the kill. She dinked it into the right. They were double teaming her. And she gets the kill, and the Cougars picking up some momentum, and a timeout called by Randy LeBlanc. LeBlanc wants a timeout here with the Cougars leading 17-14. Well, more Cougar volleyball for you in a moment.
Count on. Turn to the team that brings you coverage whenever and wherever you want it. KOMU Sports.
Tune in to KOMU News at 6 and 10 for the latest sports highlights, and wrap up the week with the KOMU Sports Show Sundays at 10:25. Log on to KOMU.com for video highlights and interactive polls. Get sports news when you want it with KOMU Mobile. Get alerts direct to you with KOMU Mobile Message.
KOMU Sports. Sports coverage you can count on.
Columbia 17, Campbellsville 14 here in the middle of the first game. A lot of action already completed today. We'll try to get you updated on some of that action in between games or during a timeout. Joanna Quadrado set to serve for Columbia. Misty Tarbett leads her Campbellsville club back to the court here at the Southwell Complex. Here is the serve by Quadrado, and it's side out. The timeout was successful for Coach Randy LeBleu, who is a Canadian. And on to serve is Teresa Masaba. Masaba is out of Kenya, 5'9" freshman. And Masaba's serve dug by Zhang Li to Bronco, to Maria Omande, to Masaba, who gets a return pass. Her shot deflected. Cougars get it back, and Brazzolino will shoot it across, and it's side out. She hit it wide to the far sideline, and all of a sudden Campbellsville back within one, and they have the serve as Teresa Masaba will do the honors. Masaba's jump serve on the way, handled by Zhang Li near the net. Bronco would just try to power it across. She pushed it on over to Netherton, and Campbellsville gets under control. Then Bronco tries to dink it in. Campbellsville scrambling, and a lift. Point Cougars. Fabiana Nass checks in, and taking a seat is Carrie McWilliams. And Luana Bronco now will serve for Columbia. 18 serving 16 in game one. Broncos line drive serve. A diving dig. They get it under control. And a double hit. Charge to the Cougars. Point for Campbellsville. It's not going to be easy. Columbia trying to bounce back after getting knocked off by Lindenwood about 10 days ago. Here's the serve. Williams with the dig. They set Brazzolino. That's handled by Campbellsville. Now the set for Tarbett. Blocked by Maria Omande. Omande with a block. And the Cougars regain the serve, and they now lead at 19-17. Brazzolino to serve. Line drive serve. Handled by Briscoe, but no one there to take the pass. Elaine Briscoe had to scramble the libero, and no one was there to take the pass. A point for the Cougars. They go up again by 3 here in game one. Now Danielle Brazzolino with the next serve. That shot right at Masaba. Here's the set and the kill by Misty Tarbett. Tarbett picks up her second kill. Cougars tried to block it at one side out. Checking back in is Tindy Monyasia. Now here is the serve from McKee. It's across. Williams with a dig. Bronco with a pass over to Nass. And Nass with a kill. Fabiana Nass powered it past the front row of Campbellsville. And the Cougars go up 21-18 in game one. And now Jessica Williams will serve. The sophomore's jump serve on the way is short. Another service error. A couple weeks ago, the Cougars are really serving lights out, but they are struggling again today a little bit. Now the serve by Tarbett. That's across. Dug by Williams. A set for Juliana Quadrado, and there's the kill. Cougars got within system there, and Quadrado put the icing on the cake, and it's 22 serving 19, and Carrie McWilliams will serve for Columbia. Game one, Carrie McWilliams, line drive serve. Briscoe with a dig. Here's the pass up front to McKee. Now to Moincia, and it's blocked by Quadrado and Bronco for the point. Quadrado with her first block. 23-19, Cougars by 4. And Carrie McWilliams then just out-hits everything and drives the serve way beyond the back line. Side out, point for Campbellsville. Now the serve on the way from Haynes. Shot blocked up front. Luana Bronco tried to hit one in there. That was blocked up front. Now Bronco tried to quick hit one and hit it right into the net. 21 serving 23. Whitney Haynes serving. Whitney Haynes out of Louisville. Here is Haynes' serve. That's dug by Brazzolino to Bronco. Right side, Zhang Li, and that will be brought back on a free ball for the Cougars. Bronco again will set. This time Zhang Li, and there's the kill. She hammered it right off on Misty Tarbett. Zhang Li with a kill. And the Cougars are starting to loosen up. 24 serving 21. Cougars by 3 in game one. Luana Bronco We'll watch Ijong Lee with the serve. The serve on the way. Dug by Briscoe to Monyasia. Monyasia gets it over and across by Tarbett. And now Campbellsville just punches it across. No one's there for the Cougars. Communication breakdown. And a point for Campbellsville. 22 serving 24. And Monyasia will serve. Monyasia's serve is long side out. Cougars get it back. 25-22 Columbia here in game one. It's been back and forth. Juliana Quadrano to serve. She has an ace already today. This line drive serve off of Briscoe. Can't be played. That'll be an ace. Quadrano with a line drive ace. And a timeout called by Campbellsville. Their second here in game one. Cougars 26, Campbellsville 22. We're back with more from the arena of the Southwood Complex right after this. Columbia College is once again home of the NAIA Volleyball National Championship, and the action runs from November the 28th through December the 1st. You too can be part of this spectacular event by volunteering. Volunteers will receive free admission to all matches and a free t-shirt. Get all the details online at ColumbiaCougars.com or contact Cindy at 573-875-7454. Volunteer today and be a part of the NAIA Volleyball National Championship. Back here at the arena of the Southwood Complex, the Columbia Cougars leading Campbellsville in the first pool match for both of these teams here at the 28th annual NAIA National Volleyball Championship. Second year here in Columbia. And the Cougars lead Campbellsville 26-22. Matching their biggest lead of this game. And Joanna Quadrano hits a serve right into the net of service error. And now Monyasia will serve. Tindi Monyasia out of Kenya with a jump serve on the way. Dug by Williams to Bronco to Maria Omande, and that's blocked up front. With the block is Renee Netherton. Netherton, the 5'11 sophomore with a block, and it's now 24 serving 26. 24 serving 26. Monyasia with the serve, dug by Williams. To Bronco to Maria Omande, and there's no returning that one. Omande with a kill. 27-24, Cougars by 3. 3-point lead, 3 points away from winning game one in pool play. Last year, Columbia went 2-1 at pool play, then lost in the quarterfinal round. Here is the set for Tarback, dug by Williams, but a net violation. They called Williams on a mishit ball. So it's 25 serving 27. Elaine Briscoe to serve. Briscoe's high arcing serves across. Williams with a dig to Bronco to Omande for the kill. Maria Omande with her third kill. 28 serving 25. Daniela Brazzolino with the jump serve. On the way off Briscoe near the net. McKee sets Tarback. A nice dig by Brazzolino. Goes across the net and returned by McKee. McKee's shot is deflected side out. Point for Campbellsville. 26 serving 28. And Brittany McKee out of Charleston, Indiana will serve. McKee's line drive serve handled by Williams. To Brazzolino in the back row. Up front now, Ijong Lee off speed shot. Handled by McKee. And the set for Tarbett. Blocked by Omande, but side out. Point for Campbellsville, and it's 27 serving 28. McKee will continue serving. One of the top servers for Campbellsville. Line drive serve handled by Williams. To Bronco, the set for Ijong Lee. That's deflected. And Campbellsville gets it back. Tarback in with the kill from the left side to tie the game at 28. Tarbett with the kill from the left sideline. And now timeout called by Coach Belinda Rye Washington. Cougars had a 4-point lead, and Campbellsville's roared back. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Life can be a real balancing act, can't it? careers, kids, mortgages. And the more things are up in the air, the more you want them under control. That's where Shelter Insurance comes in. We insure your car, home, life, and peace of mind. We offer competitive rates to take care of the business of life so you can concentrate on something more important, enjoying your life. Interested? Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. Seek shelter today.
28-28. We're tied here in game one of this pool play match. And set to continue serving is Brittany McKee for Campbellsville, Kentucky. Campbellsville University. Here's McKee's serve, handled by Brazzolino to Bronco. The set for Ejong Lee. That's kept alive by Campbellsville, and they get it across. Now Omande to Bronco to Ejong Lee, and that's dug out of there by Moinyasia. And there's the kill from the left side by Misty Tarbett. And all of a sudden the Cougars, and down goes Daniela Brazzolino, who is holding her wrist. As Brazzolino holds her left wrist, and that's not a good sign. She is up on her feet, but she is in some agony. And she went down, and John Barfneck, the certified athletic trainer here at Columbia College, is out there, and Brazzolino is hurting, and she's not going to be able to continue in this match today. As she is all shaken up, and all of a sudden Campbellsville is a point away from winning game one of this match. Daniela Brazzolino talking to John Barfneck, and she holds her left wrist with her right hand. Cougars will have to go to the bench. Daniela Brazzolino, 291 kills and 40 aces on the year. And Cougars will break their huddle. Brazzolino in pain. Gives us a chance to, well, now Brazzolino will head to the bench. She dove to try to dig that shot and apparently fell on her wrist the wrong way. And they're going to put some ice on it and try to get her fixed up, but she is hurting. And now it's game point for Campbellsville. Brittany McKee ready to serve. Campbellsville with the lead, 29-28. Here's the serve, handled by the Cougars, and that's Omande's shot dug, and Campbellsville gets it across. Williams near the net. Bronco can't make the play, and now the Cougars will set it for Ejong Lee, and that's killed up front by Moinyasia, and Campbellsville wins game one, 30-28. Campbellsville beats the Cougars 30-28 in game one of the 2007 NAIA National Tournament. We'll be back with more from Columbia in a moment.
Cougars remind you that a winner always uses a designated driver or volunteers to be one. Be a good sport and keep our roads safe. Always put safe driving at the top of your lineup. A message from the Columbia Cougars, Budweiser, and N.H. Shepherds Distributing Company. You are listening to Columbia Cougar Athletics on ColumbiaCougars.com. Follow the Cougars all season long by logging on to ColumbiaCougars.com. Get results, highlights, statistics, player information, and all the latest Cougar news. Shop for great Cougar gear at ColumbiaCougars.com. Your voice of Cougar Athletics. Your source for everything you need to know about the Cougars. ColumbiaCougars.com.
Back at the arena of the Southwood Complex, the Columbia Cougars dropped game one of national tournament play here in their first match as they fought at Campbellsville by a final score of 30-28. Columbia was in the driver's seat. They were up by 4 going down the stretch. Campbellsville pulled it together and got some great serving from their very fine server in Brittany McKee, and the Cougars couldn't overcome it. In the process, they also lost the services of Daniela Brazzolino, at least momentarily. We'll have to see if she'll be able to return as we get set for game two. In action that was already underway earlier today, number 1 seeded Fresno Pacific took care of business, beating Sonny Canton in a 3-game match. Northwestern, seeded 10th, was a winner. They beat Westminster as they knocked off Westminster in Pool A play out of Utah, 3-2. In Pool B, California Baptist beat Virginia Wise in the first game this morning here on the arena court, 3-0. And then Lewis and Clark was defeated by Texas Brownsville in a mild upset. California Baptist seeded second. Lewis and Clark, the number 9 seed, was knocked off by Texas Brownsville 3-1. In Pool C, Concordia is 2-0 already. Concordia beat Madonna 3-0 and Olivet Nazarene 3-0. And Mount Vernon Nazarene out of Ohio is 0-1 as they lost earlier today to Madonna 3-2. And in Pool D, it was Mobile, Alabama, losing to number 4 seed Biola, 30-23, 30-16, 30-23. So Biola is ready 1-0, the number 4 seed, and Mobile unseeded 0-1. And the 5th seed, National American, the defending national champs, beat Bellevue out of Nebraska 3-0, as Bellevue is 0-1. We're set for game 2 here between the Cougars and Campbellsville. Campbellsville won the first game, putting together a run towards the end of the game, winning it 30-28. And now ready to serve is Teresa Masava. Masava's line drive serve, dug by Yizhong Lee. Bronco with the set, and Yizhong Lee with a kill. And the Cougars go up 1-0. Yizhong Lee off that left side with her 4th kill of the evening. And the Cougars go up by a score of 1-0. Yizhong Lee now will serve for Columbia. She leads the club in kills and aces. And Yizhong Lee's line drive serve, dug by Briscoe, up front to McKee. Here's the set for Tarbet, and a net violation. And that's going against Columbia. Out there for the Cougars is Francilia Archancho. So this second game's tied at 1. And Briscoe to serve. Briscoe serves across, dug by Williams. Bronco with a set for Francilia Archancho, and she delivers a thundering kill. Francilia Archancho with a kill, the 5'10 freshman out of Brazil. Cougars go up 2-1. Now Juliana Quadrano ready to serve. There's another match going on here at Southwood Complex over on the court side of things. Quadrano's serve is out, and that ties the game at 2. Cougars just not in rhythm. Neither team has played a match since the 17th of November. And it's evident more so for Columbia than it is for Campbellsville. Now here's Brittany McKee's serve, handled by Zhang Li. Over to Francilia Archancho. That's handled by Moinesia. And the pass comes over to Tarbet. She hit it into the antenna. Side out, point Columbia. Well, John Barfneck has returned, but I don't see Daniela Brasilino. As Barfneck's talking to puts Melinda Rye Washington on the bench. And here is the serve from Luana Bronco. That's a cross. And the set. Oh, they misconnected. And a point for the Cougars as Campbellsville was mixed up. And the Cougars go up 4-2. And Luana Bronco ready with a serve. High arcing serve is way long. And here comes Daniela Brasilino. And Brasilino apparently fell on her elbow because they have her elbow iced up. That last point goes to Campbellsville. And now the serve on the way from Misty Tarbet into the net. Point for the Cougars. Columbia goes up 5-3. They get the serve, and Francilia Archancho ready to serve. And the young lady in charge of getting volleyballs to the servers was asleep. Francilia Archancho ready. Line drive serve. That's an ace. Francilia Archancho trying to lift her club. Point for the injured Daniela Brasilino. 6-3 Cougars here in game 2. As Columbia tries to get on track. Archancho's next serve into the net. Another service error. And 4 will serve 6. And in the serve is Whitney Haynes. Haynes, a 6-foot sophomore out of Louisville. Serving from our right to the left. Haynes' serve is across. Francilia Archancho with a dig. The set for Maria Omande, and there's the kill. Maria Omande with a kill. It'll be her 4th, and the Cougars go up 7-4. Jessica Williams will serve for Columbia. Game 1 went to Campbellsville, 30-28. Jessica Williams with a jump serve. It's across, handled by Briscoe. Pass up front to McKee. And an off-speed shot handled by Bronco for the Cougars. Now pass over the right side, Ijong Lee. That's blocked up front. Cougars can't dig it out of there. Tindy Wanyasalia with the kill. It'll be her second. And now Wanyasia will serve. Monyasia's line drive serve handled by Archancho. Here's the pass over to Ijong Lee. And the pass comes up front, and the shot fired in by Teresa Masaba. She scores the kill. And it'll be 6 serving 7. And Monyasia will serve. Monyasia. Line drive serve. Side out. She hit it long, and now we got a rotation there, I think, on the Cougars. So that's a point for Campbellsville, and it ties this game at 7. Monyasia to serve. They avoided that last serve. Monyasia's serve is in. Archancho digs it. Now Williams will get the free ball across. Briscoe up front to McKee. Here's the set. And Masaba with a kill. The interesting part of it was the serve by Moyasiva was side out, but the Cougars were called on a violation, on rotation violation. Here's the next serve. And that's in. The set for Joanna Quadrano, handled by Campbellsville. And there's a kill from the backside. Campbellsville goes up by a score of 9-7 here in game 2. Columbia looks like they're in a disarray. Here's the serve from Monyasia. It's into the net. Service error. And 8 will serve 9. First game, the Cougars never trailed by 2 until it was over. Now, here's the serve on the way, and that's side out as Fabiana Nass hit it long. 10 will serve 8. Cougars again down 2. And Teresa Masaba out of Kenya will serve. Masaba's jump serve on the way, handled by Lee. Here's the pass over to Joanna Quadrano, and there's a thundering blast by old number 3, Quadrano, for the kill. Cougars get the serve back. They need to put together a run here, get some momentum going. They haven't been able to find the rhythm. Ijong Lee might be just a server to get it done as well. Ijong Lee's jump serve off the back row, handled by Briscoe, far sideline. They can't recover. That's an ace. Ijong Lee with an ace, and the Cougars tie the game at 10 after losing the first game, 30-28. Ijong Lee ready with the next serve. The right-hander serves on the way. Briscoe with a dig, handled by McKee. They set Tarbett, and she kills it. Misty Tarbett with a kill, her 5th of the match, first of this game. And Campbellsville regains the lead. Now Elaine Briscoe will serve. Briscoe serves across, and handled by Williams to Bronco to Archancho. Archancho's kill brought back by Campbellsville. Now they set Luana Bronco, and it's side out as she hit it wide. And the Cougars trail 12-10. Columbia just can't find the rhythm. Briscoe ready to serve for the middle of the back row. It's across. Williams with a dig. Bronco over to Archancho, and there's a kill. That's Francilia Archancho with her second kill. Daniela Brasilino on the sidelines with her left elbow heavily iced. And ready to serve is Juliana Quadrano. The senior serves across. Briscoe with a dig near the net. Here's the set to Tarbett. Off speed shot. Cougars can't dig it. Tarbett mistimed her jump, but somehow swung her arm up there long enough to get to the cross. And it's 13 serving 11 here in game 2. Cougars trying to dig themselves a hole here. The serve from McKee. That's an ace. Ijong Lee couldn't dig it. Brittany McKee has killed the Cougars with her serving. That's her first ace, but Cougars have not been able to get in the system. Williams with a dig. Bronco Now to Archancho, and that was right on the line. It was right on the line. They ruled it out. And Campbellsville now goes up by 3, 15-11. McKee with another set overhand serve. Here's a quick shot by Bronco, blocked up front by Tarbett. And the Cougars won a timeout, trailing 16-11. Linderwey, Washington, not very happy on the sidelines. We got a break. More Cougar volleyball from the arena of the Southwood Complex in the national tournament in a moment.
Wouldn't you like to be able to provide for your family every month, even if you weren't around? That's precisely why Kansas City Life created a monthly benefit rider for universal life coverage. In addition to your policy's lump sum payout, this rider provides extra cash to your loved ones every month, supporting them just as you would if you were still here. Talk to your Kansas City Life agent today about the new monthly benefit rider.
We're Kansas City Life.
Right now here at the arena of the Southwood Complex, it's somewhat quiet. It's the host Columbia Cougars with their hands full, taking on Campbellsville University out of Kentucky. Campbellsville won the first game 30-28. They lead this second game 16-11. They have a 5-point advantage. Campbellsville ranked 23rd in the country. Their highest ranking this year was 17th. And they have got the Cougars mystified right now. Here is the serve by McKee on the way. Handled by Zhang Li to Bronco to Maria Monde. That's dug by Masaba. Cougars now scramble. And Luana Bronco's kill attempt into the net. And it's 17-11. And it has been all Campbellsville here in this match. Here's McKee's next serve. It's a cross handled by Archancho to Bronco. To Archancho for the kill. Francilia Archancho with her third kill. She's been the bright side of things for the Cougars. 12 serving 17. Luana Bronco with a serve. It's a cross. That's handled by Masaba. And a net violation in the net was Whitney Haynes, point Cougars. They need all the breaks they can get right now to try to find some momentum here. Best of 5 match. Cougars lost the first game. Luana Bronco to serve. And the set serves across. Briscoe with a dig to call that a double hit. That's a break for the Cougars. Misty Tarbett with a double hit. And that got Randy LeBleu off the bench. Point Cougars. So that goes down as an ace for Luana Bronco. And 14 serving 17. And there's a miss hit by Tarbett. That's an ace. Tarbett with a miss hit. Another ace for Luana Bronco. And a timeout call by Campbellsville as the Cougars now trail 15-17. We're back with more in a moment.
You have looked everywhere, but you just can't find the perfect fit. Perfect Woodworking is your answer. Perfect Woodworking can build the perfect custom piece, the perfect cabinet, the perfect bookcase, the perfect entertainment center. Perfect Woodworking will build you a custom handmade piece that is exactly what you want. Make it perfect. Perfect Woodworking. 573-499-1353.
15 serving 17. Columbia serving. Cougars 15 and Campbellsville 17. Game 2 of the first match of pool play for both of these teams at the NAIA Women's National Volleyball Tournament. And now set to serve is Luana Bronco. Her line drive serve is hit high in the air by Masaba. Tarbett passes it up front. Here's a shot fired in by Bonyasea. And that's blocked by the Cougars, but side out, point for Campbellsville. So a very good timeout for Campbellsville. And they go up 18-15. And Misty Tarbett's jump serve's on the way. The right hand serves across. Bronco will set. Omonde off speed shot, dumped in there for the point. Maria Omonde with her 5th kill. 16 serving 18. Francili Archancho to serve. Archancho pounds a volleyball on the court. Now ready. Her line drive serve is brought across the net. Bronco digs it. And Nass to Ijong Lee. And that's hit at McKee. Now a shot handled in the backcourt by... That is side out. As the Cougars got it wide of the antenna. Point for Campbellsville. 19 serve at 16. And here is Haynes serving for Campbellsville. It's across. Williams with a dig. Luana Bronco to Maria Omande. Blocked up front. Now Campbellsville scrambling, and they'll try to get to the cross. And there's the kill as Misty Tarbett hit it off the back row. And two Cougars got tangled up, and all of a sudden a 4-point lead again for Campbellsville. Haynes to serve again. Line drive serve handled by Williams. The Bronco to Nass. Blocked up front by Masaba. Her second block, and the Cougars trail 21-16. Haynes ready again. Haynes line drive serve dug by Williams. The Bronco. Here's the set for Ijong Lee. Brought near the net. Omande tried to kill it. Now Campbellsville scrambling. And Tarbett gets it across. Handled by Ochancho. Pass over to Ijong Lee. Her shot's deflected and in for the kill. Cougars have not been able to get in the system enough. And they've just not been able to drive the ball the way they've won. Ijong Lee with just her 5th kill. Here is Jessica Williams' high-arcing serve, and that's handled by Tarbett. The pass up front, a little off speed. Cougars get it under control. Bronco will set Ijong Lee. Her shot is blocked for the point, as it was blocked by Tindi Monyasia. Monyasia with a block up front. 22 serving 17, and again a 5-point lead for Campbellsville. Monyacia's serve handled by Archancho to Bronco to Juliana Quadrado, kept alive by the Tigers. They keep that shot alive, and this shot's fired wide by Monyacia. Point Cougars, 18 serving 22. Cougars have not been able to use the entire court either. Now Carrie McWilliams is going to come in and serve for Fabiana Nass. Fabiana Nass sits down, and Carrie McWilliams delivers an ace right on schedule. Carrie McWilliams with her first ace. 19 serving 22. Time to get serious for the Cougars. And this shot by McWilliams dug by Campbellsville. They get to the cross. Williams now for the Cougars to Bronco. They set Juliana Quadrano. That's blocked up front by Teresa Basaba. And they continue to block shots by the Cougars. Campbellsville does, and Campbellsville has a 23-19 lead in Game 2 after winning the first game. So Masaba now will serve. Masaba's jump serve on the way. Side out. Service error. 20 serving 23. And it'll be Ijong Lee to serve. Cougars still hung over for that loss to Lindenwood back on the 17th. That was 11 days ago. Ijong Lee's jump serve on the way. Handled the back row by McKee. And hitting it into the net is Tarbett. Point Cougars. Tarbett, 5'9" senior, left side hitter. 21 serving 23. Here is Ijong Lee's serve. Handle in the back row. McKee with a set for Tarbett. Blocked by Columbia's Luana Bronco. Cougars finally get a block. 22 serving 23. Timeout Campbellsville. They want a break here in Game 2. 23-22. Cougars down 1. We're back with more in a moment.
Plenty of ways to get from point A to point B. Van, sedan, sports car, muscle car, pickup. And Shelter Insurance has covered plenty of miles in cars and drivers since 1946 with a combination of competitive rates, helpful agents, and speedy claim service. Truth is, we like knowing we have you covered, so you can just sit back and enjoy the ride. Shelter Insurance. Seek shelter today at shelterinsurance.com.
Here at the arena of the Southwood Complex, the opening ceremonies will follow this match. For the Cougars to enjoy it, they're going to have to rally. They trailed Campbellsville 1-0, and they trailed 23-22 in game 2. As Ejong Lee set to continue serving, Campbellsville with an extended timeout, talking things over. I don't know, something wasn't going right in the Campbellsville huddle, but they finally break it. And Ejong Lee now ready to serve for Columbia. Here's a serve, and it's dug on the back row. The setup to McKee, and they serve off to the left side. And Masava's shot is handled by the Cougars. A dink by Archancho, handled by Campbellsville. And now the hit by Tarbett is side out, and the game is tied at 23. Cougars have battled back from a 6-point deficit to tie it at 23. Ejong Lee ready to serve. Jump serve on the way by Lee, handled the back row to McKee, and the set on the way, handled by Williams of the Cougars. And now here's the set for Archancho, and they called it side out. It was not deflected. Francilli thought it was deflected, and 24-23. Campbellsville maintains the lead. Driscoll will serve. Here's Briscoe's serve across. Williams with a dig to Bronco. Bronco to Francilli Archancho. That's blocked up front. Archancho gets another crack at it. Campbellsville gets it under control. Here's the set for Masava, handled by Williams. Now they set Francilli Archancho. That's dug on the back row again. And another shot handled by Francilli Archancho. Quick shot now into the net. Point for Campbellsville. Campbellsville 25, Columbia 23. Cougars will make a substitution. Daniela Brasilino will return. The ice is off the elbow, but it is heavily wrapped. And Francilli Archancho comes out. The senior Brasilino back out there. And here's the serve from Briscoe right to Williams. And the quick set. It's side out as Juliana Quadrano hit it wide. 26-23. Cougars down by 3. Brasilino still favoring that elbow. Now Briscoe's serve, handled by Williams. Here's the pass over to Brasilino, and that's dug back across the net. And they'll set for Brasilino again. Going back to get his Masava near the net, and they can't clear it. Point Cougars. They're going to Daniela Brasilino, who still has that right arm. And now Maria Omonde will check back in. 24 serving 26. Brasilino with just her second kill. And now Juliana Quadrano serves across, handled the back row by Masava. Here's the pass up front, and a dink kept alive there by Ejong Lee. Now pass over to the right side to Tarbett, and a confused Cougar group on the other side didn't fill the holes. And Tarbett with another kill. She's got 6, and it's 27 serving 24. And guess who's serving? Brittany McKee, their top server. Her serves across. Brasilino can't dig it. That's an ace. 28-24. Cougars in danger of losing their first 2 games in this match. That'll be an ace for McKee, her second. This serve is handled by Ejong Lee. And the set for Omonde, and a kill for Omonde. Maria Omonde with a kill, her 6th. 25 serving 28. Luana Bronco to serve. Big crowd on hand here at the arena. Bronco's serve, handled by Masava up front to McKee. They get it across. Williams to Bronco. And Omonde hit it, I think, into the net. They'll probably give the block to Whitney Hayes. And it's game point for Campbellsville. 29 serving 25. And here's the serve. Ace point game for Campbellsville as Misty Tarbett delivered the ace. And Campbellsville wins the first 2 games of this match. They win the second one 30-27. 30-25. If the Cougars want to win match one, they are going to have to push a 5-game match. 30-25 the final after the Cougars lost the first game, 30-28. We're back with game 3 in a moment.
Hey, you work hard. And not only do you work hard, but when you play hard, right? So when do you have it easy? Cost Cutters. Cost Cutters pros know how to cut it right. Cost Cutters. And right away. We make it happen. And you don't have to have an appointment. Cost Cutters makes your hair look great, and that makes you feel great because you're looking good. So you're walking out of Cost Cutters smiling. You're happy that you got a professional cut to fit right into your really busy day. It's so easy at Cost Cutters. Cost Cutters. Open every day. We make it happen. And open Monday through Friday till 8. Just walk into one of their 5 Mid-Missouri locations. You work hard. You play hard. But getting your hair cut at Cost Cutters, that's easy.
Get in, get out. Get style, no doubt. That's what Cost Cutters is all about. For hair that rocks when you're on a roll, there's only one place you need to go. Cost Cutters. They fit your lifestyle. Cost Cutters. It's all about style.
At the 3 in Columbia, plus Jeff City and Moberly. They make it happen 7 days a week.
Cost Cutters. We make it happen.
Let the Best Western Columbia Inn host your next meeting or special occasion. We're conveniently located at the heart of Central Missouri at the junction of Highway 63 and Interstate 70. Along with our excellent customer service, we offer 122 newly renovated sleeping rooms with a wide range of amenities, including a free hot breakfast. With over 5,200 square feet of meeting space, we can accommodate a wide range of group sizes and events. Our experienced staff will help you with all of your special needs to make your event successful. Everyone knows the secret to having a successful gathering is having it at the right place. So when planning your next event, let the Best Western Columbia Inn be the right place for you. Your #1 choice for comfort, convenience, and quality. For reservations, call 1-800-362-3185. Best Western Columbia Inn.
Back here at the arena of the Southwell Complex, very quiet crowd that normally would be very loud as the Columbia Cougars in trouble here in the first match of the NAIA National Tournament in Pool D action for Columbia. They've dropped the first 2 games, and Campbellsville trying to slide in here in their first ever national tournament appearance and win their first match in a sweep against 6th ranked 7th seeded Columbia College. Cougars owns more national championships than any other NAIA institution right now, with 3 national titles in 98, 99, and 2001. And if you walked in here and were a pure stranger, you would think that Campbellsville was the team that's won all the national championships. Columbia's been in a disarray. Fabiana Nass waits for the opportunity to serve here in game 3. The Cougars try to salvage this one to force game 4 and then hopefully game 5. But right now they got to win just each ball. On the serve, Fabiana Nass. Columbia and Campbellsville University. Nass's serve dug on the back row. Here's the pass up front, blocked by Yijong Lee, and Campbellsville gets it across. Williams to Bronco to Juliana Quadrado. That's deflected up front, but Campbellsville gets that one across. And now they set Yijong Lee, and she drives it to the back row for the kill. And that's where the vacancy is, on the back row. Daniela Brazzolino out there again for the Cougars. Yijong Lee with the kill. It'll be her second, or rather her 6th of the match. Now, Fabiana Nass's serve on the way. And that's handled by Coprevicia. They get it across, and they hit by Tarbet is side out, point Cougars. And Columbia goes up by a score 2-0 here in game 3. Fabiana Nass to continue to serve for the Cougars. Her line drive serves across. And a shot across by Campbellsville. They now set, and a hit from the back row, handled by Brazzolino, and a nice dink in there over the shoulder by Luana Bronco for the kill. And the Cougars go up 3-0 here in game number 3. And now checking in is Onyasia for Campbellsville. Nass's service side out right at Moinesia. And it'll be a service error, and it's 1-3. Giovanna Caprivicio checks back in. She's a defensive specialist playing on the back row. Here is the serve now on the way, and that's dug by Nass to Quadrano. The Cougars get to the cross. Free ball. Here's the shot by Tarbet. Handled by the Cougars. They set Yijong Lee. Her shot's deflected. Now the pass goes over to the left side. Masava hits it side out. Point Columbia. She went to the far sideline and hit it side out, and the Cougars go up 4-1. And Yijong Lee will serve for the Cougars. Here's the serve on the way from Yijong Lee, and that's handled by Masavia. And over to Tarbet. That shot partially blocked. Cougars get it under control. The set for Brasilino. That's blocked. Another pass backwards, and the Cougars can't dig it. Jessica Williams tried to slide under the ball. She got there but couldn't get a pass up that anyone could handle. So a block for the point for Campbellsville. Now Briscoe with the serve. Cross, Yijong Lee with a dig. Bronco will pass it over to Brasilino for an off-speed shot over the top of the block. As Brasilino dumped it in. She'll be credited a kill, and the Cougars go up 5-2. Here in Game 3, a game they must win to keep this match alive. Joanna Quadrano will serve it. Korpasiva digs it, and then a miss hit by Misty Tarbet. They set Tarbet. She hit it into the net. Cougars go up 6-2. Columbia with a 4-point lead, the first one of the match. Quadrano serve on the way. That's handled by Tarbet. Over to McKee. Off-speed shot blocked up front. And Campbellsville gets it across. Cougars then give the Bronco, who throws one in off speed for a point. Cougars are changing speeds on them and having success, and they go up 7-2. Cougars by 5. And Campbellsville wants a timeout. Campbellsville with a timeout. And we'll have more Cougar volleyball after this.
Looking for sports coverage you can count on? Turn to the team that brings you coverage whenever and wherever you want it. KOMU Sports.
Tune in to KOMU News at 6 and 10 for the latest sports highlights, and wrap up the week with the KOMU Sports Show Sundays at 10:25. Log on to KOMU.com for video highlights and interactive polls. Get sports news when you want it with KOMU Mobile. Get alerts direct to you with KOMU Mobile Message.
KOMU Sports. Sports coverage you can count on.
Columbia 7 and Campbellsville 2 here in Game 3 after Campbellsville won the first 2 games. And Joanna Quadrano set to serve for the Columbia Cougars. Last year the Cougars went 2-1 in pool play, qualified for a play-in game, won that contest. And then were defeated by Fresno Pacific, who lost the championship game to National American. Championship match. Now Joanna Quadrano serves across, and Coprasio gets it over to Tarbet. That's blocked by the Cougars side out. Point for Campbellsville. So 4 will serve 7, and Brittany McKee will serve. Brittany McKee with the serve, handled by Lee. And Bronco another quick hit, and that's on the floor for a kill. Luana Bronco now with 3 kills in this game, and the Cougars quickly regain the serve, and they go up 8-3. They had a lead in Game 1, had a lead in Game 2, couldn't maintain. Quadrano serve, handled by Briscoe to McKee. Off-speed shot, kept alive by Lee. And now Campbellsville gets it across. Nass over to Brasilino. Her kill's blocked side out. Point Columbia. And Yellow Brasilino with her 4th kill. And Luana Bronco will continue now to serve. Cougars go up 9-3. They're up by 6. Their biggest lead of the match. Bronco's high arcing serve, handled by Tarbet. Pass comes up top. It goes across the net. And Bronco sets for Omande for a quick kill. So that low set, and Omande with a quick shot for the kill. Maria Omande with her 7th kill. 10-3 Cougars. Columbia kind of dictating right now. Here is the serve by Luana Bronco, and that's going to go down as an ace. As Teresa Masaba couldn't dig it. Bronco with her third ace. 11-3 Columbia. Luana Bronco serving about 15 feet behind that back row. Lines this one right to Tarbet. They hit that into the net, and that's a fourth hit. Point Cougars. Wasn't returnable. As Columbia now goes up 12-3. Broncos next serve, sails across. Masoya gets it back to Williams. Williams to Bronco to Daniela Brasilino. That's blocked. Cougars get under control. Now they set Brasilino. She shoots it side out. Daniela Brasilino injured her left elbow earlier in the match out there. Starting to move a little better again as 4 now will serve 12. Misty Tarbet will serve. Tarbet serves into the net. Point Cougars. 13 serving 4. Brasilino to serve. Daniela Brasilino with a jump serve. And that is at Tarbet. Hammered back down by Yizhong Lee with a kill. Tarbet dug it and went to the net, and Yizhong Lee killed it. Yizhong Lee with a kill. Her 7th. The Cougars go up 10, 14-4. Brasilino's next serves an ace as Tarbet couldn't dig it. 15-4 Columbia. Timeout Campbellsville, and the Cougars starting to pick up momentum. Campbellsville wants a timeout. We're back with more from the arena of the Southwell Complex after this word.
Columbia College is once again home of the NAIA Volleyball National Championship, and the action runs from November the 28th through December the 1st. You too can be part of this spectacular event by volunteering. Volunteers will receive free admission to all matches and a free t-shirt. Get all the details online at ColumbiaCougars.com or contact Cindy at 573-875-7454. Volunteer today and be a part of the NAIA Volleyball National Championship.
Columbia 15, Campbellsville 4 here in Game 3. Campbellsville won the first 2 games. Cougars trying to force Game 4. Campbellsville has won 8 out of their last 9 matches. Columbia has won 17 out of their last 18, but they lost their last match, and that was to Lindenwood in a 5-game set. Daniela Brasilino now set to serve. Campbellsville out of timeouts here in this game. Brasilino with the jump serve on the way. And she hit it side out. She hit it way long. And another good timeout for Campbellsville. And in the serve now for Campbellsville is Brooke Markham. We hadn't seen her yet until now. As Markham will serve. Markham, a 5'9" freshman from LaGrange, Kentucky. Her serves across, handled by Williams. Up front, the Broncos. She'll set Nass. That's blocked. Cougars get it under control. Yizhong Lee shoots it to the back off Markham, and that's in for the kill. Markham tried to dig it, couldn't get it done. E with another kill. And the Cougars go up 16-5. They're up 11, matching their biggest lead of this game. Now here's Jessica Williams' jump serve. That's to Briscoe. Briscoe to McKee. They set Monseya, and it's hit side out as Monyasia hit it side out. Point Columbia. Cougar 17 and Campbellsville 5. Jessica Williams ready again. Williams hit it into the net. Tried to hit a low shot, and it wasn't high enough. 6 serving 17. Monyasia to serve. The left-hand serves across. Yizhong Lee with a dig. And Bronco just got it across after a mistimed hit. Now, pass up front to Bronco to Joanna Quadrano for the kill. Quadrano with the kill. A nice recovery by Quadrano moments ago on a mistimed set. 18 serving 6. Fabiana Nass to serve for Columbia. Fabiana, one of those freshmen. Her line drive serve is across. And a pass up front, handled by the Cougars. And Ejong Lee with another kill. He's starting to mix it up now a little bit. And he now has 9 kills. And it's 19, serving 6. Cougars with their biggest lead. And Carrie McWilliams now will enter the game for Fabiana Nass. They are sticklers on the rules here on how you enter and substitute. And Carrie McWilliams comes in to serve and hits it right into the net. That gets you back on the bench. 19 serving 7, serving 19. This game is not over as Columbia hangs on here for dear life. Here's the serve by Masava. Cougars dig it. Nice dig. They set Ejong Lee. Masava in the back row digs it. Pass over to the right side to Tarbet. That's partially blocked. Columbia gets it under control. Ejong Lee now set. There's another kill for Ejong Lee's taken over off this left side. And the Cougars go up 20-7. And you're starting to hear a little more buzz here at the arena of the Southwood Complex as Francilio Arjancho will come out. Ejong Lee to serve. Daniela Brasilino checks back in. Here is Lee serve. That's handled on the back row. And a pass up front. Knocked across. Cougars get under control. They set Daniela Brasilino. And there's another hit by Tarbet for a kill. Tarbet with 7 kills. That's her first of this game. And it's now 8 serving 20. Elaine Briscoe to serve. Briscoe's line drive serve dug by Ejong Lee to Bronco to Daniela Brasilino. Brasilino's shot handled by Briscoe. They set Tarbet, and that's partially block side out. Point for Campbellsville. And they're coming back as Tarbet has back-to-back kills. Here's the serve. Bronco with a quick shot in and caught him off guard. Luana Bronco with her back to the net, fired it over her shoulder for the kill. That is her 6th, and it's 21 serving 9. Joanna Quadrado to serve for Columbia. They're down 2-0 here in this best of 5. Quadrado serves across. And here is the set. The kill attempt by Haynes and a double hit called on Ejong Lee called for the hit. And you don't want to, even if you can hang on and win this game, you don't want Campbellsville to pick up momentum here for game 4. You want to put them away quickly. Now here is McKee's serve, handled by Lee to Bronco. Bronco to Brasilino. That's blocked, but a double hit. And they have done a terrific job of blocking Cougar shots. 11 serving 21. And it's Brittany McKee again doing the serving. Dug by Williams, a little bit to the right, but it's under control by Bronco for Brasilino, and that's blocked up front by Monacia. Coach Washington trying to get the Cougars back under control. Now 12 serving 21. Now to serve from McKee, handled by E. To Bronco, to Brasilino. And that's dug by Briscoe. McKee gets it back to Briscoe, gets it across. Cougars now set it. Brasilino hit it side out. She delivered a shot way wide. And the Cougars now in some trouble again as their lead is down to 8 after leading by 13. 13 serving 21. McKee's serve handled by E near the net. Bronco hit it side out. Just wide. Bronco had a great idea, just missed with a shot. 14 serving 21.
Okay, come on.
McKee's next serve, handled by E to Bronco. The set for Omande for the kill. That's a big point. That takes Brittany McKee away from the serving line. Omande got the kill on a quick shot, and now Luana Bronco will serve. 22 serving 14. It's across. Briscoe with a dig to McKee. This set for Tarback. Block side out. Point for Campbellsville. 15 serving 22. And now Misty Tarbet will serve. The Texan. Tarbet's jump serve into the net. That was a needed break. 23 serving 15, and Brasilino will serve for Columbia. And yellow Brasilino with the jump serve. Long, side out. 16 serving 23. Now in to serve is Whitney Haynes, a sophomore. Her serves across, and that's down as an ace as Jessica Williams couldn't get to the serve. Timeout called by Belinda Rye Washington. A good spot for a timeout. Cougars call a timeout. We've got a break in the action. Columbia leads at 23-17 in Game 3. A must-win for Columbia. Back with more in a moment.
Life can be a real balancing act, can it? Careers, kids, mortgages. And the more things are up in the air, the more you want them under control. That's where Shelter Insurance comes in. We insure your car, home, life, and peace of mind. We offer competitive rates to take care of the business of life so you can concentrate on something more important, enjoying your life. Interested? Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. Seek shelter today.
Columbia 23, Campbellsville 17 here in Game 3 of the first match of pool play for Campbellsville University and Columbia College. Campbellsville has won the first two games, 30-28, 30-25. Cougars trying to force a fourth game. Juliana Quadrano now will check in for the libero, Jessica Williams. And set the serve is Whitney Haynes for Campbellsville, serving from our left to the right. Haynes serves across. That's dug by Quadrano. The set for Ijong Lee, and it's blocked up front by Moynicia. Moynicia with a block. And it's 18 serving 23, and that Cougar 13-point cushion's down to 5. Now Haynes next serves across. Handled by Archancho to Bronco. To Nass. Blocked up front again by Netherton. And the lead is down to 4. Cougars can't afford to panic. 19-23. Haynes serve across. Francia gets it up. Omande shot is kept alive and hit the antenna on the scrambled shot. Point Cougars. 24-19. And now Maria Omande is going to serve. 24 serving 19. Omande to serve. Her serves across, handled by Tarbet. And the set. And there's the kill by Moynicia. Moynicia with her fourth kill. 20 serving 24. Moynicia will serve. Moynicia is a 5'9" sophomore. Has to weigh about 100 pounds. Serve is side out. Point Cougars. 25-20. Cougars by 5. And they now have the serve back. And Carrie McWilliams will come in to serve. Carrie McWilliams from Summersville, Missouri, a transfer. All-American in junior college, shoots it to the back row. They set up for Tarbet. That's handled by Francilia Archancho. The set for Ijong Lee, and she hit it into the net. As Ijong Lee missed the hit, and it's 21 serving 25. And on the serve is Teresa Masaba. Masaba to serve. Masaba with 90 aces on the year. And her line drive serve is dug by E. To Bronco, back to Ijong Lee. Side out, she hit it long. It's like two different teams in this game. 22 serving 25. They've whittled 10 points off that 13-point deficit. Masaba set to serve. The jump serve on the way, handled by Ijong Lee. To Bronco, to Quadrano. And now the set for Tarbet. Off speed shot, and it would have been side out. Cougars get it under control and across. Now a kill down by Luana Bronco. I was going to say that would have been side out. The shot would have been side out. It might have been deflected, but McWilliams went over to dig it, and the Cougars got a free ball across and then got a bad pass near the net, killed it. 26 serving 22. Ijong Lee to serve. Line drive serve at Briscoe. Mishandled, but they keep it alive. Tarbett with a kill. Tarbett with a kill, her 9th. Off that left side. She's at home over there. Now it's 23 serving 26. Briscoe to serve. Briscoe serve, dug by Williams. To Bronco. To Brasilino. That's deflected at the net. Kept alive by Tarbett. She gets it back. Tarbett's shot is in for another kill. It's a 2-point game. 24 serving 26. Cougars need this game to force game 4. Briscoe serves across. And the dig. Here's the set for Brasilino. Side out. It's a 1-point game. Timeout called by Melinda Rye Washington. Cougar lead 26-25. Timeout. Columbia led this game at one time by 13 points. Looked like they were on their way. And then all of a sudden, block after block for the Campbellsville University Lady Tigers. And they have pulled back to within 1. 25-26. Campbellsville still serving. Cougars lost the first game 30-28. They lost the second game 30-25. In the first game, they pushed their lead to 4. The only lead Campbellsville had was a 2-point lead. That was early. Rather at the end, when they won it 30-28. Then in the second game, the Cougars went up by 3. Campbellsville went up by 6. Cougars battled back to tie it at 23. But then Campbellsville caught fire again, went on to win it by a score of 30-25. Second game, Cougars off to a 3-0 lead. Looked like they were on their way. Campbellsville's made it a 1-point contest. Columbia is in a predicament that they're not used to being in after breezing through most of the year. And now, Elaine Briscoe to serve from the middle. Briscoe serves across, handled by Yijong Lee. Here's the set for Quadrano, and that's in. Juliana Quadrano with a kill. Big point there for Columbia. Quadrano with the kill after getting the set from Bronco. Now Quadrano will serve. 27 serving 25. Line drive serve. Dug by Masaba. Here's the set for Matarba. Blocked up front by Omande for the point. Maria Omande gives the Cougars a 28-25 lead. Big block there. Quadrano now set with the next serve. Juliana Quadrano serves across. Briscoe hits it near the net. Deflected by the Cougars. They push it back. Another block by Bronco. Double hit. Point Columbia. Bronco and Omande up front with the defense, and it's game point. They're on their feet finally here at the arena of the Southwell Complex. 29 serving 25. Some key blocks. Juliana Quadrano ready. Here's her serve. It's across. Dug by Masaba. Hit backwards to Masaba. Into the net, but across. Cougars get it under control. The set for Brasilino, side out. As Daniela Brasilino just not on her game after injuring that elbow. And it's 26 now serving 29. And in the service, guess who? Brittany McKee. McKee's line drive serves across to Lee, to Bronco. Omande and a game winner. Maria Omande with a big kill, and we'll go to game 4. Cougars win game 3, 30-26. They had to scramble, but they win game 3, 30-26, and now we get set for game 4 as they switch ends of the court. This is Columbia Cougar Volleyball coming at you from the 28th annual NAIA National Volleyball Tournament in Columbia, Missouri.
The Cougars remind you that a winner always uses a designated driver or volunteers to be one. Be a good sport and keep our roads safe. Always put safe driving at the top of your lineup. A message from the Columbia Cougars, Budweiser, and N.H. Shepherd's Distributing Company. You are listening to Columbia Cougar Athletics on ColumbiaCougars.com. Follow the Cougars all season long by logging on to ColumbiaCougars.com. Get results, highlights, statistics, player information, and all the latest Cougar news. Shop for great Cougar gear at ColumbiaCougars.com. Your voice of Cougar Athletics. Your source for everything you need to know about the Cougars. ColumbiaCougars.com.
Wouldn't you like to be able to provide for your family every month, even if you weren't around? That's precisely why Kansas City Life created a monthly benefit rider for universal life coverage. In addition to your policy's lump sum payout, this rider provides extra cash to your loved ones every month, supporting them just as you would if you were still here. Talk to your Kansas City Life agent today about the new monthly benefit rider.
We're Kansas City Life.
You have looked everywhere, but you just can't find the perfect fit. Perfect Woodworking is your answer. Perfect Woodworking can build the perfect custom piece, the perfect cabinet, the perfect bookcase, the perfect entertainment center. Perfect Woodworking will build you a custom handmade piece that is exactly what you want. Make it perfect. Perfect Woodworking. 573-499-1353.
Back here at the arena of the Southwell Complex on the campus of Columbia College in Columbia, Missouri. The Cougars now trying to force Game 5 as they take on Campbellsville, Kentucky. Campbellsville University out of Campbellsville, Kentucky in Game 4. Campbellsville won the first game 30-28. They won the second game 30-25. Cougars built a 13-point lead in Game 3. Watch it get whittled all the way back down to 1, but hung on and won it by a score 30-26. They have to stay with the same intensity, work with the same intensity in this game to force Game 5, which is going to be that sprint game, if you can get there. As Campbellsville giving the Cougars all they want. Columbia, the number 7 seed in this national event. Campbellsville unseeded. Campbellsville ranked 23rd. The Cougars ranked 6th. But they have not looked like it today. Daniela Brazzolino playing with an injured elbow, as she ran into trouble diving on the floor back in Game 1. It looked like she might not be able to return. At first I thought it was her wrist when she went down. She was holding her left wrist, but it turned out to be her left elbow, and it's still bothering her. But she refuses to come out. She is playing. So Campbellsville will have the serve to start this 4th game. And set to serve is Teresa Masaba. As Masaba will serve. She is from Kenya, a 5'9" freshman. Cougars ready to defend, serving from right to left. Masaba, serve on the way, handled by Williams to Bronco. That's blocked up front, side out, point for Campbellsville. Bronco tried to use that quick hit again, and that time it was blocked, as it was blocked by McKee. Campbellsville has the early lead here in Game 4. Now to serve on the way. Masaba to Williams, to Bronco. Bronco to Quadrano. That's handled in the back row by Copra Visa. And here's the set for Masaba, and she kills that one. Masaba with the kill. That's her for it. And it's 2-0 here in Game 4. Teresa Masaba fires this one, and Brazzolino was undecided and decided to play it at the last moment. No one could handle the pass. That'll be an ace. And that's Masaba's first ace of the night. She has 91 now on the air. 3 serving 0. Masaba's jump serve on the way. Brazzolino with a dig. Here's the pass to Bronco to Ijong Lee, and that's side out. Ijong Lee hit it long, 4-0. On the miss hit. Campbellsville trying to pull this upset. Here's the serve. Masaba hit it side out. One other upset earlier today, and it was a very, very mild upset. And that was Texas Brownsville upset Lewis Clark. 1 serving 4. Ijong Lee to do the serving. Her serves across for an ace. It hit the top of the net and fell in. And the Cougars trail it 4-2. Ijong Lee ready with the next serve. Line drive serve into the net. Service error. Boy, this Cougar team is just uptight. Very tense. So 5 will serve 2. Elaine Briscoe serve. Dug by Brazzolino. To Bronco, back to Brazzolino. Brazzolino shot off Briscoe in the back row up front to Tarbett. That's blocked. And now McKee will set Masaba, and she kills it from behind the 10-foot line. Cougars are way out of sync again. And 6 will serve 2. As Masaba now has 5 kills. Elaine Briscoe to serve out of Georgetown, Indiana. Her serves into the net. Service error. Juliana Quadrano to serve. Quadrano serving off the near sideline. Line drive serve. Briscoe brings it to the net. Cougars couldn't block it. Omonde now will set Luana Bronco. That's dug. And now the pass out to Masaba, and she drives in another ace from the back row. Teresa Masaba with 3 aces, or rather not aces, but kills from the back row, and it's 7 serving 3. And Brittany McKee to serve. McKee's line drive serve handled by Yijong Lee. To Bronco to Omonde for the kill. Maria Omonde with a kill. Omonde, the 5'9" sophomore, took a low set and just hammered it in there. 4 serving 7. Crowd continues to grow here at the arena of the Southwell Complex. Luana Bronco serve is across, and Briscoe can't handle it. That's an ace. Bronco with her 4th ace. She's been one of the more successful servers tonight for Columbia. 5 serving 7 here in a must-win for Columbia. Next serve is double hit, but they get it across. Now a block by Nass. Here's the set for Tarbett. That's deflected. Brought up by Williams. They set Brazzolino, and that's blocked by Monya-Sia. Monya-Sia with a block. The blocks have done the Cougars in. 8 serving 5. Now Misty Tarbett with the serve. Dug by Brazzolino. And the Cougars can't get it across. 2 Cougars got tangled up. Maria Omonde and Jessica Williams. 9 serving 5. Cougars down 4 again. Tarbett serve. Handled by Brazzolino. To Bronco, to Brazzolino. To Tarbett in the back row, to McKee, right side. And there's the kill driven in by Monya-Sia. 10 serving 5. Cougars down 5 here in a game they must win. Game number 4. Tarbett's jump serve. Into the net. Service error. 6 will serve 10, and Daniela Brazzolino to serve. Cougars are going to have to rally to win this match. Brazzolino serves across. Briscoe with the dig and the set for Tarbett to Brazzolino. Brazzolino to Bronco, who sets Yijong Lee. To Tarbett in the back row to McKee. Right side to hit side out. Point Cougars. I think it went outside the antenna, but they missed it. Cougars get the point, though, 7-10. Brazzolino with another serve. Line drive serve. Dug by Tarbett in the back. They send it back to Tarbett. Handled by Williams to Brazzolino. To Nass, who gets it across. And that's saved by Briscoe. Now it's shot across by Masaba. Cougars get it across. Masaba now set. And the kill kept alive by Brazzolino. Yijong Lee with it in. She got it in on the near sideline. Eight serving 10. Here is Brazzolino's jump serve. Right at Masaba. To McKee to Masaba. And that's dug by Williams. And they call it double hit as Luana Bronco and Maria Omonde got tangled up. Miscommunication on the pass. 11 serving 8. Here's the serve on the way now from Haynes. Dug by Brazzolino to Williams. To Yijong Lee. Handled by Tarbett. Now the set for Masaba. Dug by Brazzolino. Net violation on Campbellsville. Rosalino really cringed when she dug that shot. Well, the net violation is on Columbia. It was on the Cougars, so 12 serving 8. Haynes serves across. Williams with a dig to Bronco. To Omande for the kill. That low set, and Omande drove it down. Maria Omande with her 10th kill. 9 serving 12. Jessica Williams, the libero for the Cougars. Her jump serve. Long, side out. Columbia's been in a disarray all night. One of the poorest performances thus far that they've had at home all year. Now ready to serve is Giovanna Capovica. Capovica's serve dug by Francilia Archancho, but it's across the net and it's hammered down by Renee Netherton for her first kill, and it's 14-9. Cougars down 5 again. Things are getting very serious as Columbia needs to win this to keep this match alive. Now Capriva-Visca gets it across. And again, the dig's not good. Francilia Archancho hits it side out. And Melinda Wright Washington going to make a substitution. And she wants a timeout. Timeout Cougars. They trail 15-9 here in Game 4 after losing the first 2 games and winning Game 3. We're back with more in a moment.
Of ways to get from point A to point B. Van, sedan, sports car, muscle car, pickup. And Shelter Insurance has covered plenty of miles in cars and drivers since 1946 with a combination of competitive rates, helpful agents, and speedy claim service. Truth is, we like knowing we have you covered, so you can just sit back and enjoy the ride. Shelter Insurance. Seek shelter today at shelterinsurance.com.
Columbia in trouble here, down by 6 against Campbellsville, Kentucky. Cougars trail by 6 here in Game 4. Campbellsville won the first 2 games. Cougars won the 3rd game. Kopriviska will now serve for Campbellsville. She's from Serbia, 5'7" sophomore. Her right-hand serve off that right sideline on the way, handled by Francilia Archancho. To Williams, now to Yi-Jong Lee, and she hit it right into the net. The Cougars are really struggling right now. 16 serving 9. Columbia down 7 here in Game 4. Here's the next serve into the net as Kopriviska hit it into the net. Now the Cougars need to put together a run. All 20 of the teams will be here before this match is over for the opening ceremonies. Here is the serve from Nass. That's hit up near the net, and they set Masava, and it's in on the sideline. As Teresa Masava with her 7th kill unofficial. 17 serving 10. And Teresa Masava will do the serving. Masava's jump serve, handled by Francilia. 2 Cougars went after the ball, ran into each other, and no one was there to take the pass. You get the feeling this match is over. 18 serving 10. Masava ready with the next one. Line drive serve, handled by Brasilino to Bronco. Now to Yi-Jong Lee. Her drive hit deep in the air, back along the back line. They get the free ball across. Might have been side out, handled by Williams. Williams now up front to Yi-Jong Lee. That's to Caprisa. She gets it up front. Off speed shot, hit side out, point Cougars. Cougars need a rally, trailing by 7 here in Game 4. 11 serving 18. Yi-Jong Lee to serve. Yi-Jong Lee's jump serve on the way. Dug in the back row. They get it up front. The set for Masava, blocked by Luana Bronco, side out. Point goes to Campbellsville. Cougars are back in action tomorrow, 1:30. They play tomorrow at 1:30 against Mobile. Now there's a kill by Luana Branco. Branco with her first kill here in this game, and it's 12 serving 19. Joanna Quadrano to do the serving. Quadrano's line drive serve. Briscoe gets it across the net, and that's killed by Luana Branco. 13 serving 19. Luana Branco with the kill. Quadrano with the serve, and that is a cross. Cougars then have to rally. Daniela Brasilino hits it side out. 20 serving 13. And Brittany McKee ready to serve. McKee, serve side out. She service error, delivered a service error. Big break for Columbia, so 14 will serve 20. So 14 serving 20. Luana Branco's serve. Dug by McKee. McKee was Tarbat set for the kill, and it was blocked up front by Omande. Point Cougars. 15 serving 20. Luana Branco back to serve again. Branco with 4 aces today. This line drive serve hit deep to Tarbat. Tarbat then got the return. Her hit on the return, side out, Point Columbia. And a timeout called by Randy LeBlue. He wants a timeout here in game 4. 16-20, Cougars trail. We'll have more in a moment.
Have you checked out the Cougars in person? Experience Cougar action up close and personal? What an event. Making your experience at Cougar events special are many people, including the Sunrise Optimist. The Cougar Athletic Department would like to thank the Sunrise Optimist Club for managing concessions and ticket operations at Columbia College. Optimist clubs across North America conduct over 55,000 community and youth-oriented projects directly impacting 5 million youngsters annually. The Cougars and the Optimist, a real winning combination.
Cougars trail Campbellsville 2-1 and 20-16 in game 4. Tomorrow the Cougars with a doubleheader. They'll play Mobile on the arena court at 1:30. And then the second game of the day will be at 8:15 for the Cougars against 4th-seeded Biola. That second game again is at 8:15. Here's the serve on the way from Branco. Handled in the back by Masava. The set. Quick shot. Cougars keep it under control. And Williams gets it across. And the pass over to Tarbet. Blocked up front by Fabiana Nass. Point Cougars. As Nass got the block. That's her first block. And it's 17 serving 20. Making things a little more interesting. And now Luana Branco's next serves across. Briscoe with a dig to McKee. And this shot is blocked. And with a block up front again was Fabiana Nash. Trying to deliver the shot was Moinia Sia. And the Cougars are within 2. A block by Omande. 18 serving 20. It's on the way. In, an ace on the back row. Tarbet thought it was out, let it sail, and it was in by about a foot. It'll be an ace for Branco, her 5th of the match. 19 serving 20. Luana Branco trying to tie the match. Shoots this one across. This set and the kill delivered by Tarbet. From that right side, Misty Tarbet said, I had enough. They gave her a good set. She killed it. Now she'll serve. 21 serving 19. Tarbet serve to Williams is an ace. Jessica Williams couldn't handle it. That'll be an ace for Tarbet, her second. Misty Tarbet's next serve. Right at Williams. She digs this one to Branco. Branco to Francilio Archancho. Out. Side out as was it Archancho or Nass? It was Nass that hit it side out. Timeout, Columbia. 23-19. 2 quick points for Campbellsville, and they seem to be back in control. We'll be back with more after this.
Cougar fans are the best fans around. So when you're at the game, please act and drink responsibly. You'll be joining 93% of college sports fans who say their behavior is responsible when it comes to tailgating and respecting other fans. The Cougars encourage you to be a good sport. Designate a driver before you celebrate. It's part of every winning game plan. A message from your friends at Columbia College, N.A. Shepherd's Distributing Company, and Budweiser, who remind you, responsibility matters.
Campbellsville University 23, Columbia 19. Campbellsville University leads the series, the match, 2-1. So the Cougars must win here, and they're in some troubles. Campbellsville's caught a little momentum after the Cougars pulled back to within 1. Campbellsville relying on the hard-hitting Misty Tarbett, who got a kill to stop the momentum and then has delivered a couple tough serves that the Cougars haven't been able to handle. Here is the serve by Tarbett, just across the net, and that'll go down as an ace. The Cougars tipped it, couldn't control it. And a 5-point lead, again for Campbellsville. Tarbett with another ace. It has not gone Columbia's way. Now Tarbett's next serve into the net. Service error. So 20 will serve 24. And Yellow Brasilino now to serve for Columbia from our left to the right. Brasilino's serve on the way. Briscoe with a dig. McKee sets. And there's the kill. Knocking it down was Teresa Masava. She now has 8 serves, and it's 25-20, and the serve goes right back to Campbellsville. Now into service Brooke Markham out of LaGrange, Kentucky. Now Markham set the serve, and they're going to take her back out. Coming back in is Whitney Haynes. She's going to serve. Whitney Haynes has delivered an ace. She's had a couple blocks. Haynes serves across. And Archancho with a pass up front. They set Omande, handled by Campbellsville. This shot blocked by Zhang Li, side out, and the Cougars trail it 26-20. They just cannot handle Campbellsville here today. Whitney Haynes ready with the next one. Line drive serve, dug by Joanna Quadrano. The set for Omande, and Omande with a kill in the middle. Oh, when they set it up, it's very pretty. Omande with 11 kills to lead the Cougars. Her and Zhang Li. But the Cougars in trouble here. 4 points away from from losing this match in pool play. Now Jessica Williams in the serve. Her serve is to the back row to Tarbett. They set. Masava's shot dug, and a net violation on Columbia. 27-21. They said Nass was in the net. Cougars were in the driver's seat in that first game and let it get away. They've never been able to recover. Now Capravisa serves across. Nass with a dig. Bronco to Zhang Li, handled by Briscoe. Briscoe up front to Masava, and that's out. But it never went across the net. That ball was hit into the net. It wasn't blocked, but it went side out, and the point for Campbellsville. That ball never cleared the net. It was hit into the net. 28 serving 21. Cougars trail again by 7. And here's the serve on the way. Daniela Brasilino with a dig. This set for Zhang Li. That's in on the back row. Zhang Li with a cross-court shot for the kill. And now Fabiana Nass will serve. 22 serving 28. A must-win for Columbia. Nass serves across, and Campbellsville gets it to Tarbett, and it's side out. She hit it long. Tarbett hit it long. Another point for the Cougars. 23-28. Now Tindi Monyasia will check in. Monyasia in. Francilia Archancho. No, rather Fabiana Nass with the serve. Monyasia with the dig. Here's the pass to Tarbett. That kill attempt handled by Williams to Bronco. They'll set Zhang Li. Deflected. Tarbett digs it to McKee. Now to Masava. In the middle, dug by Zhang Li. To Joanna Quadrano. That's partially blocked up front. Now the shot driven in by Masaba. Masaba with a kill. And it is match point for Campbellsville, trying to pull off the upset. And in to serve is Masaba. She has 3 aces. It's match point for Campbellsville. 29 serving 23. Masaba's jump serve. Side out. She hit it long. Point Cougars. 24 serving 29. Still match point. Ijong Lee to serve for Columbia. Ijong Lee's jump serve is an ace as Masaba went to her knees and couldn't dig it. Ijong Lee with the ace. It's 25 serving 29. It's still match point for Campbellsville. Monyasiya comes out. Here is Ijong Lee's next serve. Knocked in the air by Briscoe to Tarbet near the net. Blocked by Quadrano. Handled again on the back row. To Masaba, blocked by the Cougars. They keep it alive. Bronco gets it to Brasilino. Her shot dug. Now from the back row, the kill delivered by Masaba, and Campbellsville upsets the Cougars in this first pool play match. As Campbellsville wins it by a final score of 30-25. And the Cougars fought 0-1 in pool play, and Campbellsville improves to 1-0. As the 6th-ranked Cougars, 7th-seeded Cougars go down and defeat a 4-game match. We'll be back with our post-match activities in a moment. The Columbia Cougars are headed to the NAIA Volleyball National Championship. In fact, the Cougars are hosting the 2007 NAIA Volleyball National Championship starting November the 28th and concluding with the finals on December the 1st. Watch the Cougars and the other top teams in the country battle for the national title. The NAIA Volleyball National Championship, hosted by the Cougars at the arena of the Southwell Complex, November 28th through December the 1st.
If you bought your life insurance policy 20 or 30 years ago, it probably never occurred to you that you might actually outlive its coverage. But people are living longer, healthier lives than ever before. That's why Kansas City Life Insurance created Life Pro 120. It's universal life coverage that continues for as long as you live. Ask your Kansas City Life agent about Life Pro 120 today.
We're Kansas City Life.
Welcome back to the arena of the Southwell Complex, and now they get set for the opening ceremonies, and they'll be somewhat quiet for the Columbia Cougars as they were just defeated by Campbellsville in the first match of pool play for both teams. Campbellsville came out and rallied to win the first game, 30-28. They never led by more than 2 points. Their only 2-point lead was right at the end to win it. Then in the second game, Campbellsville went on a run and won it by a score of 30-25. In the third game, the Cougars went out to a 13-point lead, only to see Campbellsville battle back to within 1. Cougars then held on to win it 30-26. And then in the final game, the fourth game, Campbellsville raced out to an 8-point lead. Cougars fought back, pulled within 1, but then couldn't hang on as they lose by a score of 30-25. And Columbia falls here at the NAIA National Tournament. They are now 0-1 in pool play. And Campbellsville, coming in unseeded, improves to 1-0 in pools play. Earlier this year, on October the 26th, Campbellsville was defeated by Columbia and Georgetown 3-1. And Columbia thought they would have not necessarily an easy go of it here tonight, but they thought they could handle Campbellsville, and Campbellsville was just way too much, as the Cougars had all types of communication breakdowns. They had trouble getting to certain spots. They just could not get organized here tonight. And a very frustrating match for Coach Melinda Y. Washington and her team as they fought and struggled to try to get things on track and just never, ever were able to right the ship. Looking at some of the numbers, first for Campbellsville, and these are a little bit unofficial, Teresa Masaba finished with 10 kills, 3 blocks, and an ace. Misty Tarbett had 10 kills and 3 aces. Brittany McKee with 2 blocks and 2 aces. Renee Netherton with a kill and 2 blocks. It was Tindy Moynicia with 6 kills and 3 blocks. And Whitney Haynes had 2 blocks and an ace. The blocking game at Campbellsville.
This was in the streaming kit. Nothing to know where yours is.